Hello everyone, welcome to Phasmophobia. So for today, I think we're gonna put Nightmare behind us for a little bit. I'm going back to Professional and we're gonna keep trying to get some perfect games. But I gotta remember, I haven't played Nightmare since before the Chronicle update, so jumping back in with the Blood Moons was a little crazy. So we're gonna go for some perfect games here on Professional, and since we're playing Professional, I'm gonna try and do some more games. So, we know where the breaker is this time. It's Michelle Brooks, Sanity, Photo of EMF, and then Prevent. Figure we're gonna have to Prevent at some point anyway, but I believe this is the first time I'm going to Edgefield this year. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna spend some time, oh god, I remember this from last year though. We're gonna spend a couple games here in Edgefield, and then we're gonna go to Camp Woodwind, because the Blood Moon is showing up there, and I feel like that's gonna be a bit of a challenge, even for it being a small map, I don't know. But let's try and get a couple perfect games here, and then we'll visit Woodwind. Now, of course, I like how lit up this all is. I had the same thing happen to me last year, where you get this false sense of security because of all the light, but your sanity is going to drain pretty quick. That's another thing I don't really know about the Blood Moon, is if it actually does make your sanity drain quicker. Now, I know taking a photo of this is going to make it drain, but that's part of the challenge. I do want to grab one of them, drain my sanity a little bit, and kind of have some risk here. I'm going to continue looking through the house. Now, it's been a little bit since I played a house map that wasn't Tanglewood or Willow, so it is nice having a smaller location after Grafton. I do really like the Grafton though as a change of pace. Wow, there's not a lot of decorations down here. Okay, that's why I wanted to come down here though. Not for the summoning circle. At least we found it though. But we do have a hiding spot down here. I hear that totem. I think it's above me. I just wanted to make sure we had a hiding spot. Also, we got the photo I needed, but we don't have any sign of a ghost. I got a little scared walking up in there. Alright, let me grab these just because I have a feeling the ghost is going to be up here though. Now, I know that's basically the best looping spot around that couch. Was there any other totems? I don't think so. So, running back here. Ooh, you know, this is kind of a hiding spot. If you don't have an actual good one, you could at least hope for something there. I like those kind of spots that are like, kind of not actual good spots, but it's something better than just sitting out in the room. Alrighty, still nothing on the first floor. Let's take a look. Oh boy. Make sure we try and stay in the light. Michelle, already forgot the ghost name. Michelle, are you up here? Can you open one of these doors? I'm gonna maybe... Oh god, hold out my... camera? Please. There we go. Sometimes I have a hard time getting that mist form photo. Okay, we know she's up here. That doesn't exactly... Okay, that would... Oh my god. Is that Dio? Oh my god. I'm assuming it's not Dio. I'm Oh my god. Okay, I'm guessing Thay. Because I was thinking it was a Dio from being that fast. But okay. That was one of the fastest ghosts I think I've ever had to deal with. We don't even have a room. I'm gonna take a moment. Let's just drop my stuff up here instead of at the door. We need to go get some kind of... I'm gonna have a smudge on me after that. I think that's a Thay. Okay. Okay, it was an early hunt. I think the only early hunter that could possibly be that fast is a Thay. Maybe. Hantu is not early hunt. The early hunters, yokai, Thay, demon. Yokai wouldn't be that fast, Thay, demon. Onryo, Raiju, but it didn't... There was definitely... That has to be a Thay. Alright, I'm gonna take one sanity. It's very nice to have the sanity board again. So if it is Thay, let's focus on the evidence for that. Orb, writing, and dots. So I'm gonna have one smudge on me just because. Okay, that did put it up nicely. But, okay, remind me. Orb writing dots. We'll get orb. Maybe we'll get the writing book in there just because. Let's put on the tripod. Let's put the camera on the tripod. Now maybe I kind of wanted to bring the thermometer. But maybe if this is a ghost with ghost orbs, we'll find them instead of having to use the thermometer to find the ghost room. I'm just trying to find the ghost room at this point. Probably the back bedroom, because that's where she hunted from, I believe. And there they are, and there's the cold temperature. Alright, what else can I get down? The book. I think this is almost certainly a Thay. That was a super fast young Thay with a blood moon. Okay, I was kind of freaking out there because I was really worried it was going to be a demon or a Dio coming for me. Because usually when a ghost is that fast, the last few times I've had a ghost that fast, it's been a Dio. So the thing is, I don't really have much else in here I can do. Oh, there's the writing. Can I film that maybe? Damn it. Okay, well, we'll get the photo. Yeah, see, I need to get an EMF as well. Okay, can we please close these doors? I could hide in here if I need to, but I'm gonna try and just run downstairs. Speaking of running, I need to slow down in case this ghost needs to hunt. But a Thay starts at 75, and then it'll age, -6 sanity threshold is what I mean. So, the more time we spend with it, the more it'll slow down. Now, if you could do that EMF, I wouldn't mind just getting that photo and... Oh, well. Do I actually have to... Do I actually have to delete a photo? Let me see something. After any successful reading... what is the cheapest one here? Moon Totem or the Summoning Circle? I'm going to... presume I actually need it in the book. So there. I actually don't need any more photos, so let's just toss that. Got the objective we needed. So, other than maybe you wanting to do something to film, you want to give us a sign? I know you just showed yourself, Michelle. I didn't even see that, I just heard it. I feel a lot more in my element though here on Professional. I am going to continue revisiting Nightmare on these blood moons, but just having the sanity board is so much helpful. Alright, I'm going to go get more equipment, I think. Okay, see, here we go again with these being used up. I forget this is a thing. The crucifixes can get used up in here, so I just saw that as I was sitting here, trying to figure out what I should bring. We could get a photo of dots. What else do we need though? Sanity? Should probably get one of the crucifixes in there, but I don't even need to get them in there because they're working out here. I'm gonna use my one smudge. Let's just get the firelight and then this, and we'll start getting other media. There's nothing else I can really work on if we already know this is a Thay. So I'll kind of move on to media. Now that's the thing. I have not found the bone. Of course, I haven't checked all the rooms on the second floor. Yeah. So that's just something I haven't thought about. I guess, like on Tanglewood, the master bedroom, the master bedroom, the bathroom, and then the little closet, they all count as one room. I guess these two count as one room as well. I swear I've had a ghost that liked this bathroom more than, you know, specifically out here. Yeah, I heard that bang. There's nothing I can really do about that. Okay. I'm gonna try and film this. I need media here. I could have filmed the door as well. But there. I did take sanity before coming back in here to try and give myself a little bit of time. I guess that's what I should do, is focus on video stuff first. So there's one thing. Oh, a lot of bangs. Oh, okay, so I don't have... I think I freaked out and did not set this up. Here we go again with putting it on the ceiling. What maps did that work on? It worked on Leesdale and Crafton, and that's about it. Okay, that's good enough coverage for me, as long as we see it for a little bit. But I already put in Ghost Orb in writing. We know it's not a Revenant or Mare. That was an insane Thay. It's been a while since I've had a Thay early on. There we go. but I think the more time we spend with it, I think it's slowly aging. It hasn't hunted again, so I do think the range has gone down. Am I gonna get that? Okay, maybe we will reposition this, because if it is dots, we should try and take advantage of getting a dots video. Are these streamers gonna get in the way? They actually don't. Or do they? Maybe a little bit. That one did. That one did. Okay, they did, but they didn't really ruin it like I thought. That's still not exactly where I wanted it. Do I have my smudge on me? I'm kind of playing like an idiot. That's not my smudge. As long as I have my... Oh boy. As long as I have my smudge on me, I'm not too worried. But of course, I'm going to try and pay attention to my inventory. Oh my god, throwing stuff at me. I'm going to try and pay attention to my inventory. The smudge is after my camera, and the camera is after my lighter. Oh god, I thought that was me that did that. Okay, that's dots is still not exactly where I wanted. How many more videos do we need? Just one. Fire extinguish. Trying to get a dots ghost video here. Or if you just want to show up again, Michelle. Oh. I'm not going to be able to... Oh, maybe? Hey, I actually somehow got that. I'm gonna just... Oh god. Okay. I ran out of sprint, so I just smudged and threw it down. Didn't want to get caught around that corner. Let's see how fast she is now, though. Kind of fast. I can't tell. Okay, now let me listen. Okay. She's still decently fast. But you can tell the difference from the beginning there. That was a mad Thay. It has been a while since I've ran into a mad Thay at the beginning of a game. And of course, it had to be a, one charged by a blood moon. Okay, I do still have my smudge on me. Oh no, we used it. I forgot. Okay. Then I can just step outside. Yeah, nothing on me. So, we do have one video of a ghost. I could get a dots video, but I don't think I really need it. Only a little bit extra money. We have a photo of the ghost too. So we need to go in there and get audio. And we did see dots, of course, so we know it's a Thay. That's the thing. Well, no, it was writing, so it's not mimic. Alright, so we just need to get the 3 audio recordings. I might get salt in there. I guess, yeah, we could get a burn crucifix audio, so let me get that in there. Yeah, and then one more smudge. So I'm not taking sanity if we need to get down to hunt, or that objective range, not hunt range. Can I get this light on? Are you moving? I could try to... Jesus, no. I'm gonna try and drop some of my stuff up there. I wish I had a hiding spot that wasn't all the way in the basement. I mean, technically I do. Oh my god, she was on the staircase. Sounded like she was right behind me. I could hide in that closet up there. As long as I break line of sight around that corner, I should be fine. But I'm just afraid of her seeing me go in there. I mean, she ends up down here anyway. Okay, see, this is why I kind of wanted to stay up there, so... Yeah, but I have a couple seconds. I'm gonna get the crucifix in there. Now, I do have to remember at the end, I'm gonna go looking for the bone and all the totems. So I wanted the salt. I might just... I'll put one here. But I don't really need that just yet. Okay. Amazing. I've never seen a just door slam like that. I'm gonna turn this off. I gotta stop sprinting so much. Grab this. Am I too late for this one? Nope. Alrighty, good. There's one right off the bat. I'm gonna turn off this EMF because we're not gonna get an EMF 5 to record. Let me just make sure I got my smudge. Yeah, light switch over here. Okay, got my smudge. Got the crucifix down. I saw that. I also see that dots. So if you want to burn up the crucifix, or blow out the candle, or just talk to me. Michelle, are you here? Oh boy, yeah you are. Well, there's the sanity. I saw that light as well. Burn a crucifix and laughing. The main thing though is I still gotta check these rooms for the totems and the bone. So I do like that challenge though, because I'm afraid we're gonna get hunted at some point. Oh, also dirty water. Okay, let me just make sure. Ghost event, no duplicates. Okay, we got some valuable ones here, 10, 15. So there. That should be a perfect game, except one major thing. We don't have the bone, and I still need to grab some totems. So there's one crucifix in here, and I don't know if she's used the crucifix out there completely. This is also why I want the salt. So if I need to, I can place the salt behind me and slow her down. But I'm gonna hold my smudge out. But let's look for the bone. Oh, there was a hiding spot in here. I really forget about that closet. But honestly, hiding back here could be alright if the ghost, you know, doesn't think you're in this room. But if the ghost even remotely checks back here, I guess you're gonna die. Looks like the ghost was around in here. You just stay over there. Oh, this door is like almost completely blocked off. It looks like there could be a totem right there. So, did I get the bone? I didn't think so. Sometimes I get really lost though. Gotta be in one of these rooms. Oh, and there it is. Okay. And luckily, I don't have to be taking any more photos. Now, I don't think there's only one more on the first floor of the totems. I am trying to get as many of the reward points as I can. Also, there was a hiding spot in there too. Man, I need to like experiment with some of these other ones. Alright then, we checked every room. There's all that. I do have one more smudge. What was the cursed item? Oh, it was the summoning circle. Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to use it. I mean, I'm at 0 sanity. I'm not going to light it. But yeah, that should just drain my sanity to 0. Let's try, I don't know, putting salt here to slow the ghost down. I want to use my smudge, just like always. Try and survive. But what? The ghost is not hunting. Let's see if I can piss her off. What was it? Michelle. Michelle, are you up here? Have you used that crucifix? Oh god, you're right on top of me. I'm gonna bring this all the way back here if you don't mind. Oh, she's back there, right? Okay. Just wanted to make sure that gets smudged. Alright, well, there we go. Oh, I could have tried to loop. I want to see if we can get her to slow down. Oh my god, she's really slow. Oh, she's a super aged Fae, so like through the salt as well, she is insanely slow now. Alright, well, I guess I don't have any reason to bully her now, so after this hunt, we'll get out of here and we'll run this game back. Try and spend a little bit more time here on Edgefield. Now, I don't believe it's going to be a cursed hunt. But yeah, that's the first Fae game I've had in a while. And I feel like even the last few Thays I've had didn't really go crazy at first, so with a Blood Moon, that's a pretty good combination. And there we go. That should be a perfect game. Let's see what we got. Yeah, there's a big difference between Nightmare and Professional. I think just being able to keep track of your sanity, and I don't know if I'm right, but Nightmare ghosts do seem way crazier than Professional ghosts. But then again, it could just be the Blood Moon. A little curious. 0 favorite room changes. See, that's what I like to see. 9 abilities. So it aged 9 times. 4 hunts, 6 events. Alright, here we go for round 2. So I don't know if it's just the size of the map or if it's Professional, but I feel like I have a lot more control over what's happening here this game. That last round felt really smooth, even for a Thae that attacked me right at the beginning. No totem here this time. I think I heard something. I'm gonna just kind of do my walkthrough. I didn't look for the music box. I did hear a totem, but I think I'm hearing them, yeah, on the 2nd floor. So no hiding spot back there. Don't really ever get to use that one. Try and listen for this ghost. I think I heard something back this direction. Okay, here's our first totem. Oops. Wrong button. Yeah, I don't trust hiding behind that table. Right, but what about the locker in here? Oh, thought I saw a totem. Yes, okay. Well, there's a good hiding spot, and Breaker's not in the basement for once. I think the breaker was in here last time and I didn't have to use it. So, at least we had a ghost that didn't mess with the breaker. I don't think the breaker... See, I don't even remember because we only had to activate it one time. But I think the breaker was in there last time. That's another thing. Ghosts that don't touch the breaker are really enjoyable, like the gin. Okay, I'm gonna go straight to the bedroom. Here's a hiding spot. Are you back here again? What's going on in here, ghost? Don't see any totems or any stray bones laying on the floor. We do have a hiding spot back here. I am spending a little bit of time in the dark here, but I'm gonna make this walkthrough kind of quickly. There's a hiding spot. Maybe it was first floor. Is anyone here? It's Marie Jackson, Firelight, Prevent, and EMF photo. Marie, can you hear me? I'm tempted to grab that, but let's not do that just yet. Nothing back there. Alright, we only have one totem up here so far that we need to come back and get. Oh, and there we go. Nice. Only problem is, these Blood Moon ghosts, see, I don't know, it really feels like after the Chronicle update, Nightmare ghosts just became crazy. And I don't know if that's just me or what. Boy, there's a lot of trigger items in here. I need to really experiment with that, but when you have a Blood Moon to deal with, it's hard to get into any more, like, immersive ghost hunting stuff. I really do want to do that kind of stuff, though, with this game, is get really immersed with it. Since you can actually record, like, the giggles and stuff, it is really helpful to bring this stuff into the room now. Speaking of the room, though, I don't see this ghost. Michelle, are you on the first floor? I swear I heard something when I walked in. Yeah, maybe it was back in here. Anything on the ground? I've been looking at the ground for the bone, and I haven't seen anything out of place. Really, you don't even need your thermometer. You just stand in a room long enough to see your breath. Well, I was gonna mention too, these house maps are such a change of pace from, like, Grafton and Bleasdale. So even with the Blood Moon, I do feel a lot safer here. So, oh, I didn't go to the basement, did I? Let me just check this. Yeah, okay. Is it the summoning circle again? Let's walk with the camera out. Marie, are you down here? It's the summoning circle again. You know, with the... Oh. I saw that. With the... Oh. And I lost my thought. But with the, new objectives from the Chronicle update, like, you know, get evidence or media stuff, I haven't gotten the capture photo of Ghost that often. So I haven't really needed to use this to capture a photo of the ghost in a long time. We might do that. I also haven't filmed the ghost using a summoning circle. Oh, looks like we have a basement ghost here. I have not dealt with too many basement ghosts, but whenever I do, the ghost usually hangs out more in here. But I'm going to try and set up shop in here. Have our photos, correct? Okay. For the time being, Marie, not Michelle this time, Marie, seems to be a little calm. That's the problem. I said I was going to set up in here, but this is the perfect table to throw my stuff on. So let's drop this light right at this spot that I kind of hate because it's so dark. I need to put a light right here, but I guess I can put my light down. So I guess I will drop my stuff here, and for the time being, Marie doesn't seem to be doing much. Marie, give us a sign. Can you show us you are here? Can you show you here? Oh, that's breath, not mist form. I walked around in the dark for a pretty decent amount of time. Marie, give us a sign. Creek. For a Blood Moon ghost. Dang it. Maybe a roguelite bulb. Wait, can I take a photo of that? Oh god, I can't take a photo of any of this. Okay, she's just like throwing me out of the room now. I can't take a photo of the door. Okay. Now she's going a little mad. My EMF is going off. I can take a photo of that. Well, I got something out of her. Let's go check sanity after all that, and maybe finally get some evidence in here. Oh, as for hiding spots, I guess I'm going to be going upstairs. We do have that closet, so I guess that's where I'm going to be going. Well, we were at 48 sanity, so even though nothing was really happening, maybe that barrage of stuff at the end did lower my sanity. But we got the tripod going this time. It's been so long since I've actually used these tripods. Where can I set this up? Well, for one, let me look for orbs. Again, I think this is one of those rooms that both of these are counted as the same room. So can you, okay, you can still see ghost orbs with the light on. I always thought you had to have the light off to see ghost orbs. I guess that was just a misconception I had. Okay, ghost orbs. Remember, this could be mimic. I guess I'm gonna, oh, can I not get up on this mattress? Guess not. I'm gonna just point this door, or this camera, into the door. Maybe, this is where having 2 dots projectors would be better. But that's still pretty fine. It'd be nice if I could get one in here, or maybe even out here. I'm just gonna see if I can catch her going through the middle with that. Seems like a decent enough area. And if I want to try and find a dots ghost, maybe I'll get the other one in here. And the book. See, I was trying to not do that. I was trying to make sure I get everything down kind of quickly when I go in here. Toss that in the middle in case we get a EMF 5. Now, I have a weird feeling this is going to be the kind of ghost that doesn't do anything at high sanity. I did take 1 sanity, so we should be around 70, maybe 60. Boy, she likes turning off lights though. I haven't been paying attention if she turned on. I said I gotta remember to start paying attention to these things if she turns on a light. I think she's been turning them off. Oh, flypaper. Marie, almost call her Michelle. Marie, give us a sign. Might have to start forcing some kind of interactions here. Very strange. I mean, could just be a shade. I kind of just need to go get more stuff to work with here. Let me grab the camera. At least have it on me if I'm down here. Oh, Marie. Oh, I think that was 2 touches. Alright, well. Ghost orbs and door moved. What would shade be? EMF 5, writing and freezing. Let's go get all those things then. Well, we have writing. Let's go get freezing. Kind of want to get another dots in here. I will get UV for the door touches. Then maybe a crucifix or smudge. Maybe a smudge is just to get some more activity in here. I don't know. Okay, I'm playing it a little dangerous. We have 67 sanity, so I'm not taking any smudges or crucifix. I'm getting the rest of the evidence stuff in here. And we're gonna see if we can't figure out what this ghost is. Oh god. Okay, breaker is out. Let me check the temperature while I'm sitting here. Yeah, okay. I have a feeling this is gonna be, well, oh, ghost orb is not shade. Okay, but we have freezing. Oh, Revenant. Maybe Hantu? Alright, I'm gonna drop my equipment here. I love this table. We need more tables like this so I can keep my equipment organized. And luckily, actually, the breaker's right here. And, oh, I do gotta remember we have that. So I have options. But usually, in this game, once you have, like, a set strategy, you can just keep running back and forth from, like, the ghost room. Like, I could run in there and hide, or I could run around there, and it'd be a lot safer to break line of sight and then get upstairs. But really, you don't have to, like, change hiding spot unless the ghost actually catches you off guard. Kind of like when I've been playing Grafton, I just keep using that one hiding spot upstairs. So whenever I get a game and that one hiding spot's not open, I'm gonna have to come up with a different strategy. Also, where the hell am I going? This was, the other game. Like, I guess since I'm over here, let's bring something back in. So, sanity, yeah, I'm gonna keep... Doesn't seem to be an early hunter. We do need to prevent, so I'll grab one of these. The other is just firelight. We have all that in there. Yeah, I'll bring in a firelight, and then maybe we'll get in a smudge. We'll hold off on the audio. I only need one more photo still. That's gonna be like every game with the blood moon. You can find the bone. The EMF photo such an easy thing to get, so I'm gonna put you down in the middle, have my smudge. I'm gonna put this as much as I can. Hopefully that'll cover everything. Let's just check around. I know you were touching doors. Okay, nothing there. Good. Move that. Oh yes, I can take a freezing photo, but I don't even think I need. Oh, I do need to. Okay, there we go. Oh, see, that's the thing. When you crop this, it'll just stay on whatever temperature was previously on it. So there, freezing temperatures. Don't have a ghost photo, but maybe we will get to film the ghost here. Oh my god, perfect timing. The problem is I don't see you. Oh, there we go. Okay, goodbye sanity. I do have my smudge. I shouldn't have. I really gotta learn to just hold on to my camera. I'm gonna get the light back on. I still have my smudge. I'm gonna try and talk to her. Are you here? I don't know if these count as separate rooms. Let me look though. Freezing? Oh man. Alright, I'm kind of worried about now Onryo. The thing is, she did use the crucifix without blowing out the candle, so maybe... Does that mean it's probably not Onryo? I think so. But again, I know it's not always 100% accurate, that Onryo test. I think the most accurate way to do it is if you have a tier 1 crucifix. But since she used the crucifix and didn't blow out the candle, that makes me think it's not Onryo. It's not going to be EMF 5. UV, writing, dots, or spirit. So we do need to go for spirit box. Let me try that. Make sure I have my smudge on me. Alright, I'm starting to count my inventory, so 1, 2, 3 to get to my smudge. So if we get attacked here. Are you here, Marie? Do you wish to speak to me? Are you my friend? Are you here? Do you want to give us a sign? You like stacking these paint cans. Are you over here, Marie? Oh, I was gonna say, maybe you could like touch a door again? So you were slamming doors and I was, of course, not thinking about checking them. Could get assault in here. Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you close? Are you far? Any of that? Are you here? Alright, I'm gonna put the spirit box down for a minute. Maybe we'll go get salt. Try and force some... Oh! Wait, okay, oh no! Are you kidding me? How did I miss that? Alright, since it's writing, if it's not gonna be mimic, okay, great. Revenant. Let me get the light on. I'm gonna drop my smudge here. Let's leave. Try and, oh god, the door's closed. Let's try and figure out what else I gotta do here, because I'm kind of behind. I think we got the... Okay, we got 2 objectives. Firelight. See? You still haven't blown out the firelight? But we did get crucifix, EMF reader, got all photos. We do have a shadow ghost film, thankfully, as we asked and actually got something. We need 2 more. Let's get the motion sensor. I'm gonna take 1 sanity. It's gonna put me up 30. So we'll... I'm gonna take 2. Because the sanity is gonna drain, and I need a little bit of time in there to work. So motion sensor, we have the firelight. We could get the other crucifix in there, which against the Revenant I'm gonna want to have. So we have 1 smudge. Oops. Should I take the smudge or should I take the crucifix? I'm gonna take the crucifix, because I can at least film and possibly get audio of it. And of course the first thing I do is run in here and waste all my sprint. But I want this crucifix to also protect me on this side, so she doesn't hunt back this way. Yeah, I don't want her hunting back in that corner. Put motion sensor down, you still have not blown out anything. But here, motion sensor, firelight, or crucifix burn. I know I took sanity, and I know you haven't been the most active ghost, but Marie, can you give us a sign? I don't know how you've not blown out that firelight. Motion. Alright, let's move the motion sensor back here. Just to like give me a warning if she's hanging out over here. I don't know, put it right there. I guess I asked for one sign and she helped. Marie, can you blow out that candle? You can, oh, blinky lights. I could have filmed that, I think. Now, we do have that summoning circle. I don't think it's gonna be a shadow ghost. What do you say? We have the tier 3, so that's gonna stop a cursed hunt. Let's take... I'm gonna drop this here. I don't know. We still have some other work to do. Let's leave the one video slot. And I think I'm gonna try and film the ghost with the summoning circle against a revenant too. Yeah, this ghost does not want to be active at high sanity at all. Marie, are you here? That's a yes. Oh my god, that's what we're going to be dealing with. Okay, well, now we got her kind of mad. And there goes the paint cans again. I don't know if trapping myself is a good idea in here. Oh god. No. I seem to have... Oh. Pissed her off. Surely though with these 2 crucifixes, she's gonna just burn one of them. I don't have my smudge either. Alright. Let's pay attention. From 1, 2, 3 to my smudge. Alright. Nice upside down paint can. I can't get audio of a door. Marie, blow out that candle. Oh god, no, that's 2 different things. There was this one, and then there's something else over here, which I will take. Please don't hunt. Oh yeah, see, that's why I have that motion sensor over here. Are you done telling me this story? Oh god, and then the purple looks so cool. Let's get a light on, please. Maybe. Okay. I'm gonna stand back here with my smudge out. Let me look. Paranormal talking? If we're gonna do this, do it on top of the crucifix. Ghost event 15 and then... Oh my god. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get these crucifixes on the 2nd floor. And then I'm gonna go take all the sanity I can and hopefully still be able to use the summoning circle. Because in order to use the summoning circle, you have to have a lot of sanity. Oh, emotion sensor. Can you go back to your room? But I need to get these out of here, because a tier 3 crucifix will actually stop a cursed hunt. And I actually want her to hunt. So what do we got? I got my smudge. I'm going to drop it here. I guess I'm going to grab more smudges. Oh, see. We're not going to have... That's what sucks about the summoning circle, though. You need like 80 sanity to use it. So I'm not going to have enough sanity to even use the summoning circle. Man, that kind of sucks. It's going to... Well, I could try and use it, but she's going to kill me. Okay, so we're still missing 1 piece of footage. We did get the bone. Yes. So we're on our way here to a perfect game. I really wanted to use that summoning circle. I really don't get why you have to have like almost full sanity to get the ghost to summon. I don't know, maybe there's some kind of balancing to that. I'm gonna grab salt. Maybe even the other smudges. We're gonna put some salt down to slow this revenant down. But I guess I'm gonna go down there and just try and film one more thing. Do we have... Yeah, we have motion sensor, so I might try and go for something more, I don't know, dangerous, like an actual ghost video. Trying to pay attention. Alright, so I think I do have 2 smudges, and I have another smudge up there, and I still have an inventory slot. Okay, I took sanity, which I probably shouldn't have. See, what's gonna happen if I try and light this? It's gonna start blowing out the candles. Oh god. Yeah, see, I can't light them all. Oh well. That's why we're still going to Camp Woodwind. But I could have filmed that. I need to get this perfect game first. I already have motion sensor. Okay. I gotta remember, we don't have crucifixes down here. I don't know if I should try and film a revenant hunt. All I have to do, if I do want to film it this time, just remember, all I have to do is hit my inventory key 1 time. I might try and redeem myself here. maybe I took too much sanity, but she just didn't event. I'm gonna try and film her as she comes up the stairs. Now if she even comes up the stairs. Here we go, filming a revenant. Maybe, if she comes up here. Marie, can you hear me? There's no way you're just gonna hang out down there the whole time, are you? Here she comes. Yes! I redeemed myself. All I had to do was hit the button once. Got the filmed ghost, filmed the revenant. Is she still going? Oh my god, that was it. Okay, let me step outside. That may have been one of the craziest things I've actually done in this game. Hunting ghost, hunting revenant. Oh my god. So there, at least I made up for last time. So yeah, just pay attention to your inventory slots. But the salt also saved me slowing her down. Ooh, okay, there. We did something crazy, we actually accomplished something. Well, there's 2 perfect games. Also, this is a 777. Not that that's even remotely an accurate number. But there, let's just make sure we get all these stamps, all the check marks, and we know it's a revenant. Alrighty, let's see what our reward is. Well, we had a Fae and then a revenant, so 2 of the craziest ghosts we could possibly deal with. 24. Oh, I didn't go for the podiums. Damn it, dude. That's what happens. I feel like I accomplished something, then I forget. We gotta go back through and get the podium. Okay, well, you know what? I am gonna start grinding these points. I'm gonna try and make a custom game and go in, not necessarily the easiest difficulty, but I want to do a kind of speedrun difficulty where we can just focus on getting the objectives and stuff. So Crimson Eye points, we'll focus on that later. That was a great perfect game against a Revenant, and I kind of want to really quick run over here. I think this should be updated, but I want to see if we can. Oh well, that would. I'm thinking. I'd recently walked over here and looked at these again, which I kind of forget about. And there's a photo, but yeah, this is another kind of like old Phasmo thing. Was you get to look at your photo? So I don't know. Didn't get to look at the video though. I wanted to see that video, but I guess I'll have to watch it back. Well, after having 2 good perfect games, let's go into Woodwind and just see what happens. I am gonna try and have a good game, but Woodwind, I don't really know what's gonna happen. And I don't think I remember Woodwind from last year being like this, but maybe it was and I just never played it. But Paramike, Jack Straffen, escape during hunt, and then motion sensor. So, like I said, anything can happen here on Woodwind. Now, since we're gonna be out in the rain, let me turn this down a bit. There we go. The only thing that really does is just make it harder for me to hear the ghost do something. But of course, right as we get in here, we see the bone. Now, my favorite hiding spot is not here. I did realize a good strategy is... Okay, come on now, what are we doing? Do I just need to get a smudge before we do anything here? Here, actually, since this is such a small map, I'm actually gonna drop my stuff here. I am gonna grab a smudge, just to try and protect me a little bit. But also maybe grab thermometer and this. Oh, we'll put it on a tripod, especially since we're outdoors. Oops. What the hell button do I... There we go. So, yeah, the tripod's gonna help a lot outdoors. Don't have to worry. That's one less thing I have to worry about just setting on the ground. Well, the ghost was around here. Does not at all tell me what good room it could be. But maybe if I get lucky, I can look in one of these tents and see an orb. You know, I've talked about how I don't like how the camera just tells you when you're looking at a ghost orb, but right about now I think I'd appreciate just looking in one of these rooms and just the camera telling me I'm looking at a ghost orb. Well, let's just keep my stuff in here, or around this table. Keep that smudge on me. I'm gonna drop this for now. Yeah, I think I just heard... Oh, is that the can? Did I just see move? I heard a bang. I'm gonna light this just for the atmosphere. I heard a bang. I don't... Oh, did I just see something else? Am I going crazy? Maybe I just saw... rain. See, this is knocked over. Is that always knocked over? Oh my god. No, I'm going crazy. So as long as I have a smudge, maybe I'll survive. Did I... I'm gonna make sure these are wide open. Can I grab that? There we go. Just so I know when I look. If these gates are closed, I know I'm being hunted. I'm I'm afraid to even grab one of the totems yet. I'm trying to just find the ghost. Ghost events. I've said this before, but this whole room is basically, or this whole map is basically the ghost room. I thought I heard another bang. Now I know I saw that mirror. Here we go. Photo? I don't have the photo cam on me. Let me check temperature. Maybe it's just around these benches. I'm gonna walk around with a thermometer. That's what we really need to do. Because to some degree, this room should be colder. I'm gonna run a little bit. Okay, wait a minute. If we're in the 20s over there, I thought 14 was a little low. Maybe it is just around the picnic tables. I see you back there. Did they make him like way more visible? Because I swear I've been noticing him a lot more. I think it actually is. I think the room is actually around these tables. Oh boy, okay. There goes the gate. I'm gonna run. And then die? Maybe if he doesn't see me go back here. This is not a hiding spot. I'm gonna die. Oh, he's going the other way. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be some more stuff here blocking you if this is actually a hiding spot. But he's not noticing me over here. Alright, see, this is what I meant by Camp Woodwind was just gonna be insane. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't stand up. Did I even get any major lights on? Actually looks pretty cool right now with the lighting. I think we're safe. Let's go maybe hit sanity. I think we know where the ghost room is though. Don't even have the breaker on. Alright, well I have this one moment. Get that breaker on. Yes, see that was kind of something I wasn't even thinking about again, was the breaker. I'm gonna try and hit this light and hopefully not get hunted. But there, we have major lights on with all the chains hanging. I wish there were some lights over this gate. Okay, please let me escape. I'm gonna drop that light. Don't even really need it. Alrighty. Wow, this is some interesting EMF. Okay, that's EMF 5. Don't even need to question that. That is an EMF 5 textbook. Don't even need to question it. So there. This is why professional. I really want to play Nightmare. I might like make my own custom mode of. I think Nightmare is better with when you have activity and this. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. This ghost is going nuts though. I mean, we already escaped, so that's pretty good. Motion sensor and paramic. Alright, we're at 38. I'm going to take 2 sanity. Try and spend some more time in this room. I have an idea. Since we're dealing with such a big area, let's get both of these dots projectors in here and get them doing something. Let's see how much area this can cover. Oh god, that's not exactly where I want it. Problem is, there's nowhere I can really set it up. It's gonna cover, yeah, it covers most of this area. Can I set this like back here and then point it back in this way? Guess I'm going to. Please don't attack me while I'm trying to do this. Alright, well here's a pretty heavy dots field. So if the ghost goes through that, I mean it goes all the way over there. That's pretty good. I mean that's as good as I'm gonna get. Put this book down. Put it right here. What else do we have? Is this room going down any colder? As long as it's not in the 20s. I'm gonna walk back in here. Oh. Hello, sir. Have I found your tent? Oh my god. I really don't want to drain my sanity. See, there he is doing that looking around thing. I'm gonna let him do his thing. Oh my god. Thank you. So, I am so confused about the temperature ranges. All out. I mean, was it only like warmer because I was around the fire? Let me walk directly next to this tent. I mean, the ghost has been around here. Now, a problem. Don't have a smudge. Let's walk back in. I'm gonna grab another smudge on me. So if it is EMF 5, Doesn't seem like shade. It could be Goryo. Oh, I don't think it's Raichu. It didn't seem to speed up. Kind of hard to tell. Alright, one more smudge. We could go for salt and UV. Let's just try that. I've been trying to just do kind of one thing at a time here. And the problem is if I can't find the room, let's try and have something on me to film. I want to try and accomplish something here. But I don't exactly know how these temperatures work. I mean, surely one of these rooms has got to be colder. Can it really just be out here? The coldest temperature I've gotten is 12. And I was getting 20, but that was around the campfire. I really don't know how ranges work. I thought, even though it was outside, I thought it was about the same. I'm gonna run over here. 7. Oh my god. See what I mean about this whole map is the ghost room? Maybe it is just the campfire then. Even though you're doing stuff over there. I have my thing. Let's just scan around looking for ghost orbs first. You know, the only actual advantage we have is we saw the EMF 5 on the radar. So that's my only thing I can work with. I'm gonna put this pointing this way. As long as I have my smudge on me, I guess I'm not too worried. I'm gonna put the salt next to this. Now, since we seem to have a different ghost room, I'm gonna go ahead and redo these. Actually, I can just kind of turn this one and point it this way. And that should be good. And then we'll take the other one. And I remember putting it here. Well, oh, okay, sir. Let me run over here and film you if you don't mind. Hey, thank you. Okay. I'm gonna put that back. I should always have that on me. Yeah, let's just have that on me. No, you can't carry around the tripod, that's kind of the problem. Yeah, you're just hanging out. Oh, I should have done salt. Okay, screw you, camera. Don't run. Don't light that damn smudge. Did I just light the smudge by accident? I think I did. Let me out. I get too impatient sometimes. I gotta stop trying to predict what's in my inventory. Thought I heard him walking too as I turned around, but I guess not. Well, maybe I just smudged him. Well, and also, well, we'll see if he goes in there or goes by here. So we have all these dots. Let's just sit here. I'm gonna grab... We definitely need more video opportunities than anything. I'm gonna grab that on me. Let's just leave that there. I want to grab thermometer. Okay, never mind. Yes. This is another thing. Should have just grabbed this so I had it. But we're good. Let's start dropping all my stuff over here. Alrighty. UV. Where are you going? Yeah, you just stay around here. So footprint, bone. I'm gonna grab this, and then we're just gonna take a photo of one of these. Oh, you can right. You can't take a photo of the salt pile anymore. Wow, shows what I've learned. Alrighty. So what I was trying to do a while ago was get the thermometer, which I have seemingly lost. Let's get this over here. Also the book. Okay, for the love of God, get everything over here. I'm gonna light this. Don't know why that took me so long to relight it. Where did my thermometer go? Oh, here it is. Oh, look at that. Just want to make sure I don't drop my smudge. Also, is that the EMF 5? The EMF 4? Just taking all kinds of photos. But there, now we have that filled out. Fingerprint and footprint. So yeah, this is where we need to be looking for fingerprints. I still haven't really truly learned that ever since the campsite maps have come out. 'Cause I hear banging on wood, so these are the ones I'm gonna have to look for. I thought maybe you could get a fingerprint on these, but I'm not sure. Alright, I could be filming that, but I'm not too worried. I'm okay with just kind of taking my time here. With those two, Jin, Goryo, Obake, Myling, it has not turned off the breaker. Let's maybe set up the camera for Goryo dots. We'll just have this whole area covered. Might want to turn out the lights. But what else are we looking at? Writing, freezing, not gonna be spirit box, orb, and dots. So finally, let me check for freezing again. It's gonna be very hard. See? I don't understand. Maybe the ghost is just changing its favorite room. Maybe the fire actually does just heat up the ghost room. What's happening? Oh, the ball's being moved. So strange. I really don't know what to think of these temperatures. I want to believe because I turned the campfire on, it warmed up the room. This has got to be the ghost room, but then as soon as I walk over here, can I turn this off? No, I can, maybe I could somehow, but I'm not going to worry about it. Well, the only thing I could do, I could try and turn off the breaker, try and get things to go down to freezing. I haven't seen orbs, I haven't seen dots, I haven't seen writing. Let's get the other writing book in here. We'll try and check for Goryo dots. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to grab this bunny. Maybe the ghost will talk to me. God, Slender, even... Are you... Oh, God. You seem awfully fast, sir. I'm a little confused. I don't know. This worked last time. You don't see me, right? You don't see me, right, sir? Okay, that didn't work last time. You seemed a little fast. The only thing that would be a little faster would be Jin. Could have been just because he saw me. The only thing I can guess is Jin because he didn't turn off the breaker. Alright, well don't worry. We're going to try another round here at Camp Woodwind. I had a feeling something like that was going to happen. Well, I was right. It was a Jin just because it never turned off the breaker. Well, you know what, let's check these because I kind of enjoy 0 favorite room changes, 0 abilities. Alrighty, let's try that again. I had a feeling something like that was going to happen, so we're going to run it back. Alright, we're back again. It's Ted Buckley, not the other Ted that's last name starts with the B and ends with the Y. Average sanity, 3 photos, and then Paramic again. I don't even know if we're going to get to this point. The main thing, I'm not going to light the campfire, because I feel like the campfire screwed me. This had to have been the room, but I'm not even exactly certain of the room's boundaries in this game. I do think it has something to do with the lights hanging here. I think, like, this boundary, like, over there would all count as a room. So maybe the campfire, like, everything in this light, like, over here, not those, tents, but then in this light, I believe, like, everything... Hello. Why can't we get a ghost like the other ones on the house maps that were just chill? And again, we're unprofessional and I don't get any good hiding spots. Like, why can't I... I'm gonna have to rely on... You're still over here? I'm gonna have to rely on one of these tents. Oh, what a punt. I'm gonna have to loop the ghost around and then run into one of these tents. That's the only option I have. I think this ghost is gonna be out here. I think Woodwind would be such an easier map to deal with if, like, these open areas weren't technically a room. But, again, I think on this side of this light right here, in this whole area... See, I don't know where the room would end over here, though. Alrighty. We have a general idea. We don't have shit for hiding spots. Why can't I get that one or even that one? I mean, I'd have to loop anyway. Alright, are you out in this area? I think I just want to go ahead and get more equipment in here. But it's either on this side of the room or over here. You appeared over here. Part of me wants to get a thermometer, but I don't even know how that's going to help me. Okay, let's just run back and get some more stuff. Guess I'm gonna... Oops, I wanted that a bit more open. What is over here? Guess it's just nothing. Alright, sanity is alright. I want a smudge on me. We'll look for ghost orbs. And then I guess I'm gonna use the thermometer just to try and find it. The only thing I can do is get lucky and get a ghost that would make the room really cold. I'm thinking 14 is normal. And around 20, yeah, I had a feeling this is just going to be the room. I think because I lit the fire, it warmed up the room, which kind of also screwed me over. But here, we'll turn... Wait. Oh, that is... No. We need this light switch. Don't need... Oh yeah, we do need night vision. So who are we dealing with? Ted, correct? Ted, are you here? Maybe it's just Ted dancing. Oh god, maybe he didn't like that joke. At least we got something. Now, is there anything I have? Take a photo. Can we get a EMF signal? Hello, EMF, what are you doing? Let's get a... Oops, let's get a photo of that. So that should be pretty much every photo we ever needed already. Take a photo of that. We'll have to go and look for the bone. Let me just do one last look. I'm gonna get the light on. Doesn't matter, as we figured out. I'll still see the orbs in the light. I didn't grab the tripod. Yeah, we just went a little too fast with this one. Alright, try and just stay set up here. Guess we'll get a book in here. Let's just see. Oh god. Drop the smudge. Yeah, I don't even think there are hiding spots in the tents. I haven't really looked. What is this activity? I've not even been noticing any of this. Alright, I'm gonna take one of these, get a book down in the middle, get this, and then I guess we'll get spirit box in there to try and talk. You know, this reminds me of the high school game, though, dealing with a giant room. But the only difference is when you're doing... This map is a small map, where you usually have to deal with a giant area. And because it's a small map, you don't have the luxury of high school, where you can just run so far away. So that's why, even though this is a small map, this is like one of the most difficult ones. Well, that's pretty good dots field, though. It's the best we can get. Put that down right in the middle. I'm going to try and keep checking that this is lower. It's going to be very hard, though, because we're outside and the breaker's on, which I don't know if it heats up outside rooms. As long as I have my smudge on me, which I don't, because I dropped it. Alright, 1, 2, to the smudge. Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you close? Are you far? Are you here? I'm going to check the bathroom to see if he's back in there. Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you close? Are you far? Did I find... No, we don't have these, cursed item. Are you here? Are you friendly? Is that the board? Yes, I believe the board is here. Alright, we'll get a photo of that. Yes. For a ghost that's doing so much activity, I don't know where the hell you are. Did you write? Oh my god, you actually did write when I wasn't looking. I guess we'll get a photo of that. Alright, progress. We don't have EMF 5, I gotta not get this confused with the last game. We have one thing here. We don't need any more photos. We have the objective, so goodbye to the photo cam. You wanna talk to this? Maybe? Let me check the temperature. Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you close? Are you far? Okay. Maybe, oops, that's the wrong. I wanted to go back here. I bet you're actually in here. Okay. Well, this is something to work with. Over the, oh hello. Over the generator and the rain, I couldn't even hear the shower back here going. You really do seem to enjoy in here. Let's drop this smudge out here. I'll put this light here. What are all the things I can get back here? And now we just gotta relocate everything. Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you close? Are you here? Oh god. Okay, EMF 5 again with the dirty water? Well, you at least told me you're here. I'm not gonna worry about any more photos. We're not down to freezing. Let's look for them orbs. Now, when we are in the bathroom, you always gotta look for the orbs back in these stalls. Are you here, Ted? You want to give us a sign? Let's start recording if you do. Let's close these a little bit so I don't get caught on them. Alright, one last time, I'm gonna look at this. Somehow they're very lenient on those. But I guess the camera was already pointed at it, so yeah, the camera saw that happen. Well, we already know it's the book. Could throw this in here just because. Oh, we got dots. I'm gonna pick up this. Oh, here's the projector. Let's put it back in this corner. That should cover damn near everything. At least it'll cover this entrance. All I wanted to see that dots for a little bit. Well, we have freezing, or no, we were writing an EMF 5. UV, freezing, spirit box, not gonna be orbs, not gonna be dots. Spirit box, freezing, UV. I need to get UV in here. So, I don't really want to drop this much. I'm gonna drop it there just so I can see where it is, and it blocks them. Look at that shadow. So, we need UV. Maybe we'll get UV, salt. Let's just try and take our time here. I'm getting a little rushed. Let's just get UV, figure out what this ghost is for sure. It's gonna be spirit, shade, or myling. I don't think it's shade. Now, what do we need? Paramic? We do need sanity. Well, let's grab this, and this. We'll get a crucifix in there just to have a little bit of extra time. I don't want to take sanity just yet. And I can at least try and film. I heard that out here. Please. I'd really prefer it if you just stayed in your own room. That should cover a lot of area. You did bang on a log out here. I'm gonna put one out here for safety. Gotta remember, I don't have my smudge on me either. There's UV. Let's grab my smudge. Oh, good lord. Are you hunting? Oh god. Yes, you are. Why are you out here? Alright, so last time I did this, I died. Because I vividly remember, like, smudging a ghost outside this hiding spot and then going in here. So I don't really know if I'm gonna live or not. But he didn't seem to see me. I hate these tent hiding spots. I never trust them. I've just died a lot here. Did he hunt from the same room? Why do you do these things? I don't have a smudge anymore. I'm gonna drop this. Try and escape. The only thing that can keep me alive is a smudge. Okay, so that could have been shade. No, we need below 25. Okay, let's walk in there. Try to drain my sanity. Oh my god, I'm gonna get hunted. What's something I can bring in? What is shade? I think it hunted in the same room as me. UV, freezing, spirit box. Let's get the other crucifix, maybe? Here's what I'm gonna do. I have 2 smudges on me. I'm gonna put this other crucifix out here. I'm not confident if that was a shade hunting from a different room. But here, that should cover everything out here. So do you prefer this room now, or what? And also, he just touched that, so can I... Yes, okay. It is myling. So that's something also I've never done, is get a fingerprint off these things. That's really cool. I don't need a photo. I have 2 smudges on me. Let's get this. I heard something get ripped. How many more photos or videos do we need? 3. There we go. I was waiting for that to happen. It's a bang. Man. There goes the breaker. Oh god. He just slammed the door shut. Over here. Let me step outside for a second and let me just think. Okay, I need a strategy. What I wanted to do there, or what I was trying to do, was get the objective. So now I can take sanity. This should put me, well, that's about 90, so we're going all the way back up now. So I have some opportunities here. I still need to get 2 more videos and then all the sounds. So I know I have my smudges on me. I'm gonna focus on the video. Let's bring in a firelight. And I'm gonna try and remember at the very end, yes, I'll go around and grab all these damn things. I'll just walk through the salt. I think he's made his favorite room out here again. I'm gonna grab this crucifix. We should have sanity. But for someone whose favorite room is back here, or at least seemed like it. I'm sure you've changed though. Yeah. Because you've not even put salt in there, or gone through the salt in there. The gate is still open. Don't have the camera. Where's it there? Alright, Ted. Show yourself. Blow out that candle. I need the motion sensor in here. This is what I get for taking too much sanity. Are you here? Is anyone here? Okay, that was a door. I'm gonna get that. Maybe, maybe not. Yes, it's hard to see with the night vision. Door, burn crucifix, fire extinguish. Yes, okay, fire extinguish, door, burn. All unique. Get out. Thought I heard something weird. I'm gonna light that again. Okay. We just need sounds now. I'm gonna try. I don't know. I don't want to drop smudges. Let's just go get the sound. We can relight the fire, try and audio record that. But we're finally towards the end of this run. Let's not screw it up now. I kind of want to get the breaker back on, get these lights on. I gotta be listening to. We should have good sanity. Here, that was. This is on or not? Okay, that's on. This is the one I want to get on. Doesn't seem that bright though. Alright, let's get back into the ghost room. Did you light that again? I didn't relight that, did I? Maybe I did. Yeah, I did. Try and get some light in here just to see. Ted, are you here? This would be the time to... Oh my god, so much roaming. Can you talk to me, Ted? Tell me you are here. And the only thing I can really get, I mean, the other burn crucifix, which I brought the crucifix out here, which I believe that has 2 uses still. I guess I could just grab one of these to lower my sanity. Okay, and there's something. Can you... That had to have been a coincidence, right? Yeah, that was paranormal talking. I thought maybe I had gotten the audio recording of the moon totem. But no, you're not gonna get a freebie like that. Well, there we go. 2 down. I'm gonna light this again just because. If you want to burn up that crucifix, I could get that recording. I do have 2 smudges on me, right? Well, let's hit the other one. See if we can't get this crucifix to burn up. Spooky. Sack. Wormhole. Bag. Beanbag. Ted. Oh, I thought that was the crucifix burning for a second. Would you stop throwing stuff? Can you just hang out in your room? I wish you hadn't broken this light. Ted, are you here? You gotta make sure I don't get a duplicate. Ted, give us a sign. Can I get more salt in here? Man, I'm gonna grab more moon totems. Let's do it. Let's try. Oh, I think there's one in the bathroom. Well, let's just. I mean, I don't need to hold record. Well, let's walk around and see if Ted attacks me while I'm doing this. Of course, he's probably just gonna burn up the crucifix while I'm walking around. Do we find the bone? Oh, we have not found the bone. Alright, we got some work to do. I need to grab my main light, though, if we're gonna do this. Alright, we're gonna drop a smudge in front of the one hiding spot. Grab my main light. Got a smudge, got a light. Let's go find this bone. Also, last totems. So we might get killed here. I'm going to find this bone one way or another. Totem, that's the last totem. I should probably have no sanity now. I'm gonna walk around with the smudge out. So, where am I missing this bone? Hey, is that my skull from the last game where I died? I don't need to pick up, or I don't need to pick up a photo. But there, that's all the totems this time. I didn't forget. Why the hell is this ghost not doing anything? We know it's a myling. How can I drain my sanity more? We had the Ouija board over here, right? Let's talk. We still need one more. Do you like me? Goodbye. So, you know, something I've learned that these Ouija boards are like copyrighted. So I'm surprised. I don't know how they got the rights to actually put the name Ouija on there. Because usually if you watch like a ghost hunting show, they just call it like a spirit board or something. Talking board. They don't call it the Ouija board, so I'm surprised they got the rights to that. I guess you can. Okay. Did you turn into a shade? Do I have to really force a hunt? Here's what I'm gonna do. I have a inventory. I'm gonna drop this. Let's get the board over here. I'm gonna try to force a hunt in hopes that the tier 3 cursed item, tier 3 crucifix, this is the cursed item, in hopes that this tier 3 crucifix stops a cursed hunt. There, I hope I made sense. Alright, 1, 2, 3 to my smudge. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now you want to talk to me? Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that's what you were gonna say. Well, look. No! Damn you. Let's do it. Oh my god, I almost walked away from this Ouija board. I almost called it the spirit board. Where are you? Okay. Mission accomplished. I haven't done that very often. Maybe one time. So no duplicates there. All unique. Myling. We have the 3. Not Ghost Orb. Not Mimic. All unique. All unique. Paramike. Okay. I had another smudge, right? I put it in front of the hiding spot. I'm gonna grab smudge. I'm gonna grab the paramike. So we are most certainly at no sanity. And I cannot take any more. Oh, well, 16. I guess that's something. No. We need the paramike. Alright, if we want a perfect Blood Moon game here at Camp Woodwind, I gotta sit here with the paramike. It's only a matter of time now. I think maybe that other crucifix had 1 charge, if that. I think he may have used it up twice. Oh, I saw that. Oh god. Here he comes. Yeah, here he comes. I can't tell if I have my headlamp on. It's over. Maybe not? I don't know. I don't know how I've done this twice and he didn't see me go in here. Maybe it's just that 1 extra second that these higher tier smudges have saved me. So how many smudges do I have? I have 1 in the truck. And I believe I have 1 more, so I think I've used up 2. Now these are going to be cursed hunts. I forgot. The only thing I can do is listen for him to stop. I really wish I had a different hiding spot. But I'm surviving. I did smudge him, so maybe we'll have a moment. What I wanted to do was drop my light, so I had an inventory. So here's a clean smudge. It's nice and shiny. It's not been used. What I could do is like start looping. That would be a better idea. Start looping, smudge like right here, and then run around and get in the thing. Or we might not have to. Okay, so look, I have one more smudge. We have everything done. I think I'm going to do what I said. I'm going to try and get him to hunt one more time. And I'm going to do, like I said, looping. I'm going to smudge him about right here. Then I'll run around and hide. So I want to try this one more time. See if we can survive one last hunt here at Camp Woodwind. I guess we're going to have to just listen to that burner. No, I don't have to have the thing on. Let me grab my flashlight if we're going to be doing this then. Oh, okay, here he comes. I'm going to try not to run. Okay, so much for trying not to run. Okay, he almost sped up so much he got me. Am I going to regret this? Maybe not. Okay, that's the smart way of doing it. I'm surprised. I was really afraid of these Blood Moon ghosts being faster by default. But I'm maybe having a little bit of confidence in myself, at least with Professional. Nightmare's where things go a little bit crazier. But I don't know, I kind of do hold the opinion that Nightmare would be a lot better if you had those activity boards and the sanity board. But I do want to play the game the way Kinetic intended, so we'll do a lot of stuff. We'll play traditional Nightmare. We'll try just doing 2 evidence. Oh, I'd like to take the Nightmare mode and then just, turn on the boards, and we'll just consider that like a 2 evidence mode. Alright, look, we have survived enough here. I am getting out of here. That is one of the best games I've ever had on Camp Woodwind, minus the first one. Even the first one, we were doing pretty good. But for a Blood Moon on Camp Woodwind, I am really happy with that. That I even managed to survive towards the end. Now, let's just see if we're right. I don't think this is going to be a mimic. But, yeah, I'm really dialed in with Professional. So Nightmare, it's just the not being able to keep track of your sanity is the main thing. But there we go, Myling, perfect investigation. We did find the bone. It was that skull. I kind of forgot about that. That happened so quickly. Here we go again with the game loading. I think the game just kind of loads sometimes. I wanted to see favorite room changes too. So maybe it was out there, then went into the shower, bathroom, and then came back out. No abilities, 3 hunts, and only 5 events. 165 interactions. I didn't see a lot of them. But okay. This video was very good for just getting some experience. Well, that's the thing. I was feeling a little not confident with Nightmare, but going back to Professional, I still feel like I got the hang of stuff. But just figuring out the ghost, that's the main thing of Nightmare. So that's why we might be trying a 2 evidence mode at some point, rather than just Nightmare. But also, maybe next time, because tomorrow starts the beginning of the last 2 weeks of Halloween, last 2 work weeks. So I do want to start grinding some of these more points. We'll try some Nightmare, try 2 evidence, and also do want to visit these bigger maps. We still haven't visited Point Home, so that's still on the docket. So many more Blood Moon stuff to come, and now I'm feeling a bit more confident, so we'll see what's up next. So if you're still here, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.